Today we're going to be looking at the Kort method of division. It's very important to remember that division is sharing. So when we divide, we are taking a big number and splitting it up into smaller groups, which is the inverse of multiplication. The first question we have here is 69 divided by 3. We could write it the way that it's shown here, or it could be written 69 divided by 3. But to solve it using the Kort method, we'll have it set out just like this. The first step we do is we look at the denominator, the bottom number, and we split the numerator, the top number, into two numbers. So we have a 6 and a 9. Firstly, we look at the number 6 and we divide it by 3. Now I can count up, or using my multiplication knowledge, I know that 3 goes into 6 2 times, or I can count up and say 3, 6, so it goes in 2 times. So my first digit of my answer will be 2, because 2 times 3 equals 6. Next, I can look at the second digit in my numerator, 9, and I know that 3 goes into 9 3 times, or I can count up 3, 6, 9, which is 3 times. So that is the second digit of my answer. I can also use my vertical method to see if I was correct. But instead of using division, I'll use the inverse, which is multiplication. So 23 times 3. Firstly, we do 3 times 3, which equals 9. Next, we do 3 times 2, which equals 6. And my answer is 69, which is the same as my numerator. So I know that my answer of 23 was correct. This question is a little bit more difficult. As you can see, the first step, 4 divided by 7, doesn't work because 4 is less than 7. It doesn't fit in. So we are going to split this number up. Instead of into 3 individual numbers, we're going to split it up into 2 numbers. We've got 44 and 1. Now, does 7 fit into 44? It does, but not exactly. So let's count out and see how many times 7 fits into 44. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. That's 6 times. Because if I go another lot of 7, it will be too high. So I know that my answer, the first digit for my answer will be 6, because 6 times 7 equals 42. Now 42 isn't exactly 44. So I need to count up how many more do I need to get from 42 to 44. 42, 43, that's 1, 44, which is 2. So I'm going to need 2 extra, and it's going to come over here with the 1. So this number is now 21 instead of just 1. So does 7 go into 21? Yes, it does, and it goes in exactly 3 times. So my answer is 63. And just to check if that's correct, we can use the vertical method of multiplication. 63 times 7. Firstly, we do 7 times 3, which equals 21. And then we do 7 times 6 plus 2, which equals 44. So my answer is 441, which is the same as the numerator. So this is correct. 441 divided by 7 equals 63. Another question, just for more practice, we're going to look at 2046 divided by 3. Firstly, we can see that 2 is less than 3, so we can't divide it. So I'm going to split this number up into not 2, 0, 4, and 6, but I'm going to break it up into 20, 4, and 6. So, does 3 fit into 20? It does. Let's count up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So that's 6 times. And if I go an extra one, it's going to be too high. So the first digit for my answer will be 6. Now, 6 times 3 is 18. How many more to get to 20? I've got to go up an extra 2 to reach 20. So this number, which was 4, now becomes 24. How many times does 3 go into 24? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. That's 8 times. So the second digit for my answer will be 8. And lastly, we have 6. How many times does 3 fit in 6? 3, 6. That's 2 times. So the last digit for my answer is going to be 2. And we can use our vertical method to check if we want. (682) times 3. 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 times 8 equals 24. 3 times 6 plus 2 equals 20. And we can see that the answer is the same as the numerator, so we know this is correct. If you want to practice at some of these questions, you can look at chapter 2 of the Alpha textbook.